Okay. I'm like, why is so close? Oh, can you still over? I need to throw this bag away. I know it's late, but y'all ain't doing nothing else. So, you might as well come on up in here with me. You ain't doing a dang thing else. Hey, Diane. Hey, girl. What you doing? I'm going to be on 10 because I just woke up. So, I might be a little bit crazier than usual. I done had me a nice little nap. So, we out here. And I'm hyped up on sugar. As a matter of fact, I should order me some cookies from 7-Eleven. I ain't got no snacks. I don't have no snacks. Is y'all talking about me? Oh, somebody said my food look nasty. Some of y'all mean. Because that little quick meal that I posted earlier, I got allergies bad, y'all. Bad. Don't think I'm out here. Because y'all be coming up with some crazy stuff. If somebody snort too much, you be like, oh yeah, she on that stuff. She doing that shit. No, I have allergies. I don't know why this ponytail seems like it's more hair on this side. We ain't gonna worry about it. Let's get on into the conversation. So today or yesterday or someday, Peach McIntyre got fed up with her husband. If you don't know who Peach McIntyre is, she is another content creator here on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Zigzag, Lick Lock. I mean, everywhere where you can post content, she is posting content. And she recently had a baby by emergency cesarean, which, is serious. And she already has 6 kids, I think. 6 kids, I think. And either 6 or 7. I'm not sure. I lost count. She has a husband. And today, she got a little perturbed because I guess the kids were supposed to go to summer camp that she had paid $8,000 for. This is what she said. And he didn't take them because he was asleep. And she also wanted to go see her baby who was in the NICU. Her newborn baby that she just had. I'm gonna put my glasses on and see who here in a minute, because y'all know I can't see nothing without my glasses. I can see that somebody is in the chat, but I can't see who it is. I probably could squint to see who it is, but I don't want to go through all that. So anyway, the baby is in the NICU. And she wanted her husband to get up and help her with the kids and then take her to the NICU, but he wanted to sleep. I'm going to tell y'all, men are not mothers. They don't think like we do. They don't have that same level of urgency that we have. They just don't. They don't think like we do. They're not mothers. They don't have that, like you women, when we give birth and it's something wrong with our baby, there is a pull, there is a connection, there is a certain hormone that attracts us to our baby. If we didn't have that, we would hurt our babies. Or we would be like animals. We wouldn't even really care. Because I've seen animals, if the baby is born, if the little animal is born with a defect, the mama will just abandon that one. That's how I got one of my cats as a teenager. The cat was, something was wrong with the cat eye. And the mama was like, "Oh, you cockeyed fool, I don't want you." And just, kind of like kick the baby to the curb. Because all of the other kittens' eyes were open. And this particular kitten was, still crust in the eyes and everything. And it was the mama's fault because the mama wasn't licking the eyes and getting that stuff all off the baby's eyes, or the baby had some type of infection or something. And the mama was like, "I don't want your cockeyed ass." And just kicked that baby to the curb and went on with the rest of the kittens. And I brought the kitten in the house, and, my mom was helping me. We were putting warm compresses on the kitten's eyes and, cleaning the eyes real good and stuff. And eventually, the kitten's eyes opened up and the kitten was fine. You done left your whole baby because you thought the baby was blind. But see, we as mothers, we don't do that. It's innately in us. There is a hormone in us that attaches us to that child. And you will move heaven and earth for that baby that you brought in the world. So I do understand Peach wanting to go up to the NICU to see about her baby and see her baby. You have a baby in the NICU. And it looks like the baby was with the newborn baby was born by cesarean, and it looks like the baby coded after he was born. And I ain't never seen this treatment before. Y'all on some new shit now. They did some type of cooling treatment on the baby where they put this the kind of like a, wrap the baby up in some kind of cooling thing to cool the baby's body temperature down for 3 days to help stimulate the brain and stimulate healing. So the baby was on, like when she showed pictures of the baby, I knew it was a lot going on because it was tubes and stuff everywhere. Everywhere. It was a lot. And I had never heard of that cooling system. So, of course, she has a pull to be with her baby. I got on some of my new earrings. I hope you didn't miss the beauty supply haul today, because these earrings are in the beauty supply haul. Of course, she has a pull to her baby. She wants to see her baby. Her husband doesn't have that connection to the child like the mother does. He didn't carry that baby for 9 months. He was sleepy. Because I remember so many times, I remember how tired I was. Exhausted. I mean, exhausted. I would be So tired. And do you think that my husband, not the husband that I'm with now, we don't have any children together. Okay? Because I don't want y'all to be mad at my current husband. And don't be mad at my other husband either because he has passed on and went on to glory, okay? But the father of my child would be asleep, baby screaming. I hadn't got that much sleep. I was tired. And I'm the type of person, I require a certain level of sleep. If I don't get it, I'm just not good. I'm not well. Plus, I didn't know during this time. I knew that I had sickle cell because I found out when I was pregnant that I had sickle cell trait. I didn't know how serious sickle cell trait was. I did not know, that it affected my hemoglobin levels, my iron levels, my calcium levels. I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't know that, it can make you extremely tired. You can, have chronic fatigue, all of these things. I didn't know that back then. I was suffering with all of that shit and a newborn baby and a husband who was asleep. And mind you, my husband he worked nights. He worked for the post office. He was a driver for for the post office. And yeah, I know that he needed his rest also. But we got a newborn baby. Sometimes when this baby cry, I need you to get up and help me. He never, I don't want to say never, but it was very rare that he was like, stay in the bed, I got the baby. If you have a man that does that, you got a good one. I feel like my husband that I have now, I feel like he would have been that type of dad, but I wouldn't have trusted him with the baby because he just, I don't know what to, he's that I don't know what to do type person. Like, I'm gonna help you. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm gonna do my best to help you. You know, if you make the bottle and put it out for me and, you know, show me where the diapers, even though you should know where the diapers, but show me anyway. I feel like he would have at least helped. But my first husband was basically like, that's your baby. Until the baby was basically old enough to, kind of fend for itself. Then it was his baby. But all of the nighttime feedings and, all of that stuff, that's your baby. And I was breastfeeding for a while. So, he really was like, that's your baby. So, Peach's husband, she said that she thinks that he's taking this whole C-section thing, like he thinks she should be able to drive and move around and do for herself, and the doctors have told her not to drive. So if the doctors tell you don't drive, then don't drive. But I guess he feels like she should be able to, you know, take care of herself. And he should be able to sleep late. So she got up today, just mad at the world, and went down to the courthouse. She, I guess, had previously filed for a divorce and then went and halted everything. So she went down to the courthouse to refile her divorce papers. Now y'all want me to be honest, or you want do you want me to tell my honest feelings, or do you want me to come from the content creator perspective? Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to be nice. And put a 2 in the chat if you want me to just go on and just be a content creator. Do you want me to be Omo Shun, or you want me to be a content creator? If you want me to be Omo Shun, put a 1 in the chat. If you want me to be a content creator, put a 2 in the chat. I'm going to see where y'all at. I'm cleaning these dusty glasses. So, hey, Demona. Hey, Angie. Hey, Sundrop. Hey, Ramona. Ramona said 2. I see where you at, Ramona. I see you, girl. Ramona said 2. Hey, KK. Diana said 2. So y'all just don't want me to be nice, huh? Y'all saying, we didn't come here for you to be nice. We didn't come here for that. We came here for you to be a content creator. Thank you, Sundrop. Demona said, be yourself and say what you saying, honey. Now y'all know. Come on now. Y'all know that Peach is playing the YouTube game. Make it interesting. Okay? You gotta keep them. You gotta keep them on the fishing pole. And if I got to tell you I'm getting a divorce, I got to tell you my husband is cheating on me, I got to tell you my husband got the herpes, whatever it takes to get them views. Because let me tell you this. Facebook hurt a whole lot of people's feelings. And Peach was making over $35,000 a month on Facebook. Over $35,000 a month on Facebook, Peach was making. And Facebook was like, that shit's over. Y'all out here making too much money. That program is closed. So now, they was going on trips. They was going here. They was going there. Peach bought her husband a whole truck. Bought him a truck. She bought her a car. They was living the life. Got pregnant. You know, you making $35,000 a month. You shitting on high cotton. You making some good money. Over $35,000 a month. So now that window has closed, and she's basically depending on, and she got demonetized on TikTok and lost her channel. Because she was making a couple of pennies over there too. So she lost her channel over there. So now she drums up the drama on Facebook. Facebook is where she put all the ingredients in the pot. She throw this in there, throw that in there, stir it up. And then she come over to YouTube to cook it. I'm going to put the ingredients in the pot on Facebook. And then I'm going to come to YouTube and cook it because it takes longer to cook. So she on doing YouTube shorts. She doing this. She doing that. We at the courthouse. I'm at my sister's house with the pizzas. My sister got to keep my kids. And it's messed up that my baby down here, my husband, he won't keep the kids. My sister got to keep the kids. I even had to kiss my mama ass for her to keep the kids. This is a storyline. This is a storyline. People, stop getting invested in these people's lives for a storyline. Okay? Peach and her husband are probably in love. Drunk in love. Cause Wood always look like he is on something. And they have a house full of children. You know, kids will drive you crazy. And they have at least one child that is nonverbal, special needs nonverbal. That's a lot by itself. I had a child that was special needs. He was not autistic. He had ADD, ADHD, and honey, that boy was the Tasmanian devil. Okay? He would make me tired. I could be sitting on the couch and my child, because he moved around so much, would make me tired. I'm a homebody. I enjoy being at home, but raising a child who has ADD, ADHD, all the A, B, C, D, E, F, Gs, all of those, you can't keep them confined in the house. They do better at the park. They do better outside because they can, run some of that energy. They can expel a lot of that energy. If you keep them cooped up in the house, they have a tendency to get into things. He would have a tendency to bother his brother, and then it would be conflicts between him and his brother. Then I would have to be the referee, a mediator, and all of that to break them up. There would be times when I would just have to just pack up and get him out the house just so he could run off some of that energy. And it would really be times when I didn't want to. Like on the weekends, I wanted to just, chill out around the house. But I had a child who had ADD, ADHD, who needed to be out. So I know what it's like to have a special needs child. And if you have a parent or two parents that don't understand how to deal with that child, it really does seem like Wood just kind of tunes out. But bruh, them your kids. Those are your children. So some of this that Peach is doing is real, unfortunately. But some of it is, look at my YouTube channel. Help me pay these bills. I got car notes. Well, a car note. She said she paid for her husband's car cash. But help me pay these bills. Help me pay this rent. I was banking on buying a house. She was trying to buy a house. Because when you're making $35,000 a month, over $35,000 a month, yeah, you can afford to buy a house. You can afford to build a house from the ground. But when that money started dwindling away, and I know now Peach is like, I might have to get this dude to fight me. Because we got to keep these views up. Look, you might have to pop me in my eye. I ain't going to call the police. But we going to put it on YouTube and make it look good. Because if something was going on with me and my husband, do you know how many videos I don't film? I'm not going to film us at the doctor's office. I don't want y'all in our business like that. It's so much stuff that Ain't your business. Between me and my husband. I would never tell you. Never. If we was getting a divorce, I would definitely not be at the county clerk office filming a video. You would never see the divorce papers. You have never seen our marriage license. We got one because we married. I have to wear a silicone ring. I do have a real wedding ring, engagement ring, wedding band, but I don't wear it often because my fingers swell up. And one time I accidentally fell asleep in it and my finger swelled up and I panicked because I didn't think I was going to be able to get it off. So I wear silicone bands now because, they stretch. But I don't care what's going on. It ain't going to be, you ain't going to know. I will leave YouTube before I tell y'all any of my personal business. I'm not telling. I'm not going to tell you. And so I guess at this point, Peach is just like, okay, well, I'm pretty sure, this is a nice storyline. Go through with the divorce. I'm here for it. This is a good storyline because it's working. It's working. Everybody talking about it. I took a nap and woke up and it was about 4 or 5 people talking about Peach. 4 or 5 people. Peach getting a divorce. Peach this. Peach that. So it's working. Because the attention from other content creators will send attention to, people will go to her channel because I don't watch all of her videos like that because she irritates me. I get irritated by the, I don't know. I don't know what to call it. But whatever it is, it irritates me. So I don't watch her that often. I do follow her on Facebook. I kind of, she'll come across my Facebook feed. And so I'll kind of see what's going on from there. But on YouTube, I really don't follow her like that. But anyway, it's working. Because even I went to her YouTube channel to see what was going on. And then I saw the shorts that she was making about, oh, I'm at the courthouse. Here go the papers, showing the papers with her name in his name. But that means absolutely nothing. That doesn't mean anything. And somebody said it's a video of her like throwing his stuff out. Like, girl, you done bought him all these Gucci clothes and, all this name brand stuff. Girl, he ain't gonna leave you. You his cash cow. A man will have to be forced by violence to leave his cash cow. He ain't gonna leave Peach. And she didn't do too much for him. She done bought him a new truck. She keep him draped in jewelry and designer clothes. You think he gonna leave her? He ain't gonna leave her. He is not gonna leave her. I had to tell my son one time. My son had this girl, his baby mama. And honey, she would cook. Do you hear me? She would get up and cook. I mean, cook. Like my son loved like seafood, shrimp, and fish, and stuff like that. She would be up frying shrimps in the morning for breakfast with eggs over rice and just all kind of stuff. And he acted stupid with her. And then when she left him, he thought I was going to be cooking for him. I got a husband. I don't have time to take care of you. You had somebody taking care of you and you messed that up. I ain't taking care of you. You lost your cash cow. You let your cash cow wander on out you didn't fix the gate, so the cash cow wandered on out in the pasture and on out the gate. That's your fault. I can't help you. He not gonna let Peach go. He's following the script. Okay, this is gonna be today's video. I'm gonna throw some of your stuff in the truck, and I'm gonna wake you up all angry and frustrated. Okay, pretend like you sleep. I'm gonna wake you up all angry. I'm gonna be screaming at you and stuff. And then I'm gonna throw your stuff in the truck. And I need you to drive off. And then I'm gonna take the kids to Little Caesar. And then I'm gonna take them over my sister's house. And when I'm doing all that, you can go back home and get in the bed. Because I'm not gonna film back at the house no more. I'm gonna film at my sister's house. And I'm gonna film at the courthouse. So you can go on back home and get in the bed. So tomorrow, I can't film in the bedroom. Stay in the bedroom. Don't get out the bed. That man ain't going nowhere. That man ain't going nowhere. Because even Peach is staying in her. Let's read some of this mess that she done said. Because she been. Child, I don't watch Strong Mommy Chrissy. I can't do her. I can't do it. Is this her or somebody else? Okay, she said, I don't give a damn how any of y'all feel about me posting. Hold on, I ain't tell you to hang up. Oh, shoot. Let me, hold on, because that was in her stories. I don't give a damn how any of y'all feel about me posting my marital problems. I love my husband with all my heart. This is a woman filing for divorce. I love him too much, and that's the problem. I'm done. I'm tired of giving a MF the best of me, and they give me the bare minimum. You knew he was a bare minimum dude. He been a bare minimum dude the whole time. It's not like he changed. He been bare minimum. Before I ever make a post on social media, I try over and over to communicate with Wood, that's the boyfriend, husband, to no avail. Nothing changes. If I have to do everything myself, I'll just be by myself. I should not have to depend on my mama and my brother to take my children and I around after having an emergency C-section delivering my 7th child. So this is number 7. When my husband has a truck that I paid $57,000 in cash, she wants to make sure y'all know that she had $57,000 in cash for sitting in the driveway with an able body and mind to go with it. So call me bipolar, stupid, a liar, a drama queen, etc. I don't give a damn. I'm tired and I'm done. People have been putting in the comments that Peach is going through postpartum depression. And it's probably true. After you have a baby, your hormones are everywhere. They all over the place. You crying, you're tired, you're hurting. Uh, every emotion you could have, you have it. You know, your moods are up and down. You having mood swings. Hey, Phoenix, you having mood swings. You going through the gamut. Do you hear me? You are going through the gamut. This girl is going through it right now. And this is not the time for you to be making no big decisions because you will do anything, especially if you already have, hey Cheryl, if you already have a compulsive type energy, you would just do anything. And Peach do seem like she be all over the place, and that's just how she is as a person. You know, she makes rash decisions and just do anything. Because just because Facebook is paying you $35,000 a month or $40,000 a month or because honey, she was loving to post them paychecks every month on Facebook when they was hitting. Oh, she was posting them on Facebook. I wouldn't post mine because I made like $5. I made $5 whole off of Facebook. But you know, I don't care. I was still happy. I got $5. But she was posting all of her pay stubs. And she went out and paid that 50 something $1,000, bought him a truck. She took us with her. You know, when she bought the truck, when she paid the money for the truck, we had to watch it. Cause it's content. Just like this is. All this is content. Wood ain't going nowhere, honey. The only way Wood is gonna leave her is if somebody beat him up. And that ain't gonna happen. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere, child. Just like me. Every time my husband get on my nerves, I threaten to run away from home. I ain't going no damn where. I just be talking. And he know I do. He be like, you ain't going nowhere. For one, you ain't gonna drive but so far. I ain't gotta worry about you running away. Wood ain't going nowhere. Peach just talking. This is all just a storyline. We are just watching a story unfold. I don't take none of these people on YouTube serious. The only people on YouTube that I take serious are people who are like in their 50s like me. Because we don't have time for all this bullshit. We're not going to be sitting up here making up shit. If I tell you something, it's real. I don't have time to be lying and making up storylines and all this. I'm not doing all that for no money. Maybe it's because, you know, my life is, I don't have to do that. You know, I don't have to be out here acting strange for a little piece of change. I'm not going to do it. I watch you do it. I would definitely watch you do it. But I ain't gonna do it. Plus, I'm married to a man that my my husband is too professional. He ain't gonna watch this video and watch me talk about him. He is too professional to be out here acting crazy. Plus, my husband is a manager on his job, and I'm pretty sure he does not want any of the people that he work with to come across a video of him out here on social media acting a fool. He just don't. And I'm not going to do anything to embarrass my husband on social media. I'm not going to be out here talking about his draws and what he do in the bed and what we do and he did. I'm not. That's not your business. That's my husband. It's our business. So, but if Peach want to tell all of her business, I'm here to listen. Don't y'all forget to say happy birthday to Gizmo. I forgot to post his little picture on the community wall. Or did I? I know I posted on Facebook. I posted on TikTok, child. Gizmo is 10 years old. Our little friend is 10 years old today. I thought he was 10 last year, but he wasn't. But he really 10 this year. No, I didn't. Let me post a little Gizmo. Gizmo's 10 years old. It's him birthday. And let me tell y'all what I did. Uh, he has too many toys. Way too many toys. And so I dug down at the bottom of his toy box and pulled out some toys that he hadn't played with in a long time. And I was like, happy birthday! He didn't care. But I did get him some bacon treats. He loves the bacon strips and pepperoni. He loves those. So I got him his little favorite bacon strips and pepperoni for his birthday. And he had a nice little birthday. Last year or the year before last, I had went to the pet store and bought him like a little birthday cookie, and he wouldn't eat it. So we didn't do that again this year. So y'all tell my little baby happy birthday. I mean, I hope things work out for Peaches. I'm pretty sure it will. Because I'm pretty sure that this is just a storyline. They just playing in our faces. Peach just, this is she got they got 7 kids. And he don't work. And she don't work. His income is YouTube. He does YouTube. But he doesn't, seem to put a lot into it. So Peach gotta be out here hustling. Cause Peach be hustling these classes and this $5, this $3. I'm gonna tutor you. I do this. I do that. Anything to make money. She got to. Because like I look at her story, like she said they used to be on welfare, they used to be on food stamps, they used to live in like HUD housing, and she don't want to go back to that. Don't nobody want to go back to that life? After you done had a taste of the good life, I'm living a good life. She don't want to go back to being on food stamps and stuff. So she gonna do whatever it takes. And if it takes getting a divorce, we gonna get a divorce. We'll go through the whole thing. But me and you and the family, because I'm pretty sure her family, they in on the lie. They know what's really going on. And she probably sliding them a couple of dollars, her sister here. Keep the kids for a while because, I got to do this for YouTube. They in on it. We the only ones that ain't in on it. We the only ones that, don't know it's a lie. So they probably gonna go on and get the divorce and, go through with the whole thing. It don't cost that much to get a divorce, especially if the husband don't contest it. They can get a divorce cheap. And if these videos bring in money, because her shorts, let's see how many views is she getting on these shorts. 74,000, 100,000, 13,000, 85,000, 40,000. Yeah, she getting some views on them shorts. So she got to keep this drama going. Drum it up. Drum it up, girl. Run them numbers up. But I'm gonna need some for me to watch it though. I'm gonna need some more drama. I'm gonna need some more drama. I'm gonna need something to happen because it can't. Yeah, she getting views. But the janky thing though is YouTube don't pay that much for shorts. I don't think until you get to, I think you gotta have like 10 million views before they start paying you some good money. You don't get a whole lot for shorts. But she's still getting good money on her. She's still getting decent views. But look like this whole thing is in shorts. Oh, okay. So she took all his MCM bags. She took all his stuff, threw it in the truck. All his expensive MCM bags, all his clothes, all his designer shoes. She said, if I have to operate like a single mom, I might as well be single. And she threw all his stuff in the truck. She goes in his closet, and the closet is full of designer duffel bags, designer backpacks. Because my son loved that MCM brand too. And I think it's ugly. I think it's ugly. But anyway, girl, you should have threw all that stuff in the front yard. Why was you nice enough to throw it in the truck? Put it in his truck. You should have this drama. Throw it out the window. Throw it out the window of the house. That's drama. Throw it out the window and let the police come to your house. The police. You want some drama? Throw the clothes out the window. You was nice. You put the stuff in the truck. That's my truck. I paid for that truck. That's my truck. Get out my house. Because I'm pretty sure she paying the rent. Gizmo. Gizmo. You know how unnecessary that is? You 10 years old. You too old to be doing that. You too old to be doing that. You are 10 years old. That damn barking. Look how he looking. Crazy dog. That's not enough drama for me. Just to throw the clothes. Yeah, my bed ain't made up because I just got out of it. Um, Throwing the clothes in the truck. Come on, Peach. I'm expecting a little bit more from y'all. You're gonna have to rev this up. I don't know. I don't know what y'all gonna do, but you're gonna have to do more than that. You should have set the clothes on fire or something. Threw them out in the yard and set them on fire. Go big or go home. You gotta go big because this is not going to be interesting. Okay, you're getting a divorce. Set them clothes on fire. Now that will bring some views. Thank you, Empress Yaya. Then she went back. That wasn't a pawn shop though. She wouldn't have got that much money from the pawn shop. She said she took the jewelry back to the jeweler and they paid her for it. I ain't never heard of that. You see all that money? She had a she had a stack of money. She took the money. She took his jewelry back. I didn't know they gave you full price for jewelry. Set it off. Set it off. You got to. Now that's what would have made a video. If she took all them clothes and took them to the front yard and threw that lighter fluid on there and threw that match over there and walked away, and then she turn around and you see them blazing up. That she would have, YouTube would have been, everybody would have been talking about that. What they talking about her anyway? We talking about her anyway. But that would have made the shade room. That would have made the shade room. Sure would have set them MCM bags on fire too. All of it. Gucci, Poochie, all that stuff. I should not be scratching my eyes. Oh my gosh. Allergies. But I think it's going to rain. It's going to rain. It's going to rain. So it's going to wash away some of this allergy stuff. Because what's wrong with you? Oh, it's not going to rain till Friday. Man. Okay, it's going to rain Friday and Saturday. But anyway, how you wake up and just be like, today is the day. He was probably tired. They got about 50 kids. He tired too. They got 7. The new baby made 7. And I believe he's tired also. But how she woke up like that? Because she's postpartum. The girl hormones is all over the place. You be crazy too. And she's missing her baby. She's missing her baby. Her baby is in the hospital and her hormones are acting crazy. She lactating. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on when your body is producing milk, you're lactating, your hormones are, this part of your body is like, okay, we got to do this. We got to do this. Your brain is like, look, it's too much going on. I'm trying to heal the area where she had her cesarean. I'm trying to, the brain is like, look, I'm trying to send everything down there to heal her body. Then I'm trying to fill up her breasts. I'm trying to do all of this. There's too much going on. So girl, you on number 6. Go girl. You superwoman. I had 2. And they only a year and a half apart. They drove me crazy. I believe that she is going through postpartum because she's all over the place. If you read what she's putting on her Facebook, hey Melissa, if you read what she's putting on her Facebook, she is just all over the place. She just need a therapist at this point. Oh, this is number 4, but you guys have 6. Girl, they not getting no divorce. Well, they may get a paper divorce. She may run this storyline on out and get a paper divorce. But I don't believe that they're going to leave each other. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. That she is Wood's cash cow. He not going to let her go too far. You think he going to, uh-oh, my little press on toenails is falling off. Well, they lasted a week. I didn't think they were going to last that long. They lasted a week, so I ain't going to cry. But I like them. I might try to see if I can. I know if they put some extras in there. I'm going to put another one on there. Because my right foot is holding on. My left foot, they starting to lift. He not going far. I think this is just part of the storyline. And he's gonna play his role. He's not gonna not play his role. He's gonna play his role. And she can film around him. She can film in the living room or in the car, and she could just tell him, stay in the bedroom while I'm filming, because I don't want the people to see you. What happened to that other apartment that they were renting that she said was her content house when they was living high on the hog and they was making all that money from Facebook? She had rented a whole nother apartment where she said the nanny would keep the kids at home and she would go to the content house and film videos. What happened to that place since Facebook stopped paying that $35,000 a month? What happened over there? Because, see, I don't keep up with her like that. She does need a therapist. I got one too. But when you have birthed that many kids and they've had issues, of course, You're going to be emotionally drained and frustrated. Yeah, like I said earlier, she has a child that is nonverbal, that is autistic, that is nonverbal. That's a lot right there. And it don't seem like the husband, it really don't seem like Wood does that much with the kids. Girl, I'm not going to no shop to do my nails. I do my nails myself. If I can't press them on, then that's it. I do press on nails. And I keep them on until they get on my nerves and then I pop them off. But I'm the type of person, my nails grow. I have really nice, strong, healthy nails. I just, polishing my nails just kind of, I be trying to do I'm too busy to be waiting on polish to dry. That's why I like press on. Because they so easy. And then if I get sick of them, I just pop them off. Like I did this weekend. I got tired of that blue. And I just popped them off. I think I'm going to put some more on. But the ones that I have, the press on nails that I have right now are long. And I really don't want any long nails right now. So we gonna see. We gonna see. I'm here for Miss Peaches. I'm gonna see what she do. I'm definitely gonna be watching. I mean, I ain't gonna watch all of it now. I can't watch all her videos, but I'll watch some of it to see what's going on. And other people will be making videos. I like a few of the young ladies that make videos. I watch their videos. Yeah, of course he needs to help. Those are his children. Those are his kids. He should be helping. But you're not going to get a man is not going to put in as much as the woman normally. And she need help. You got all these kids. But Peach knew what Wood was like when she had that first baby by him. She knew who he was. When she had that first baby by him, you could tell then what type of father he was going to be. And you just kept having babies. Now you got 7 kids by somebody that don't even want to help you. Yeah, but you can't force somebody to do something that they don't want to do. If he don't want to do it, he ain't gonna do it. You can hold him to all kind of standards. But if he don't want to do it, he's not gonna do it. He is an adult. You can't force nobody to do. I want you to do so and so. I need you to do so and so. And that goes in one ear and out the other. I had a husband. I was telling him the whole time, I need you to help me. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. And he would be like, I'm tired. I just got off work. And he would go to sleep and not move. Now, when we got a divorce, it was real. I really divorced his ass. If he was alive today, he would tell you, yes, she left me. She left me. But he not here to tell his side of the story. Because, I mean, I felt the same way that she felt, but I really did it. This wasn't no, Oh, let's make content for social media. There was no social media back then. So when we got a divorce, we got a divorce. Because I'm not going to do it all by myself and have a husband. I'm not. And you going out drinking and partying, and I'm at home with the kids, and I'm in my 20s, and you out here living your life like a single person, but you come home to me and I'm your wife. I love you, woo woo woo. But I'm at home with the babies and you out with the fellas having a good time. No, mm-mm. No, that's not how we gonna live. I will be by myself and raise these kids alone, and I did. But I'm sorry. I can, and if I'm wrong, I will come back and say it. But I believe that all of this is just a storyline. Peach is just doing this. This is a storyline. She gonna after this storyline, she played this to the hill. Me and Wood back together. Cause Peach is the boy that cried wolf. She is the boy that cried wolf. And I think this is just another one of her, you know, schemes. Don't y'all say nothing about this Sprite. Don't don't say nothing. Cause I've been drinking this Sprite since about 1 o'clock this afternoon. So don't y'all say a word. I didn't have one yesterday, did I? No, I didn't have one yesterday because I had a Baja Blast from Taco Bell. I'm not gonna do right. I'm not. But I'm honest. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm honest. I ain't gonna do right. I don't hide shit either. I'm gonna be right here drinking these Sprites after I done told y'all that I ain't gonna do it. It is what it is. I wish Peach and Wood nothing but the best. Y'all got 7 kids. Y'all gonna have to get it together and raise these kids because Peach is. It's gonna be hard for her to do this by herself because she likes to do like a lot of shopping content. She goes to these stores and be making videos in these stores and stuff. How is she gonna do that with 7 kids? And it looks like this last baby may have some special needs also because she said that the baby coded at birth, and that can mean that there was a lack of oxygen to the brain, unfortunately. I feel like when we was women get like that, we gotta try to stay of I don't know what SM is and get help for real. I saw another YouTube family about my age that do the same thing on YouTube and Facebook. It's just a bad look. I don't know. I really don't. I mean, I'm praying for the baby because she said that the baby came early. Oh, social media. Girl, I'm 58 years old. Spell these words out, okay? Shit, I don't know what all these acronyms and spell it out. We got time. Spell it out for me, okay? I'm somebody's grandma. I don't know all these acronyms and stuff. Um, I'm praying for this baby because that is very serious. Um, a baby coding, and I mean, and when I saw that another content creator, I saw that the baby had this suit, this thing on. I didn't know what it was, and somebody in the comments was like, um, that was a cooling something. So another content creator looked it up and said what it was on her channel. I had never even heard of this. I didn't even know that they, would bring the baby's core body temperature down a couple of degrees, and that helps with healing, and it helps to also stimulate the brain. And for them to do that, they must have thought that, maybe something did happen to the baby's brain. So what they do is they do this cooling technique for 72 hours. And then they bring the baby's temperature back up to normal. So they have, Peach took some pictures of the baby, and the baby didn't have that cooling thing on anymore. So I guess the baby's body temperature is back to normal now. So this ain't just a baby that came early. Like my grandbaby, when she was born, she was in a NICU. She did not come early. She just had some issues at birth. Like she had shoulder dysplasia. But she was in the NICU because her blood sugar, I think, was lower than what it should have been. When they did her blood panel, something was going on with her blood sugar. And they put her in the NICU. She was the biggest baby in the NICU. Um, but she didn't stay in there long. But she had a tube running down her nose. I can't remember what it was for. But she was eating and everything, like she was taking a bottle and everything. And they were letting us, come the family coming in. We could pick her up and, everything in the NICU. She wasn't like, we had to like, wash our hands, put on the gown and all of that kind of stuff. But we could hold her and stuff in the NICU. She wasn't, she didn't have her like eyes covered and all of that kind of stuff. She was good. I'm definitely praying for him. His little eyes told his story. I hate to see anybody, especially a baby, struggling. I hate that. My heart goes out to, you know, any, when I see a baby, fighting for their life. And my heart goes out to the mother also, because it is so painful to see your child sick. Every time I see that, I get triggered because my mother lost her baby to SIDS when she was like 2 months old. My baby sister died of SIDS when she was 2 months old. And that death changed the entire trajectory of my life and my mother's life. My mother like became an alcoholic after that, and just, it just messed up her whole entire life to wake up and see your baby dead. Losing a child messes with a mother. Some people don't get over that loss. It's just too much. And so, when I see babies sick like that, I get so triggered. So triggered. So, of course, I am praying for Peach. I may talk crazy, get on here and have a lot of fun and we kiki and stuff, but my heart, I'm a child of Oshun. We love babies. Love them. We love babies. Oshun is a giver of babies. She loves them. And I have a heart of compassion when it comes to babies. So I may kiki and stuff, but my heart goes out to Peach. And I don't care about her playing, in our faces about Wood. I don't care about that. Wood grown. Wood can take care of himself. If Peach do leave him, he a grown ass man. He can take care of himself. The only people that I'm concerned about in this situation is the kids. I don't really care that much about Peach. They grown. Peach is gonna do what Peach want to do. The vulnerable people in this situation are the children. They can't do what they want to do because they babies. So I don't care what Peach and Wood do. I don't care what she do to Wood. She can kick Wood to the curb. I don't care. I don't care nothing about that grown man. I definitely understand. I love babies as well. And that just tore me up. I commend her for still making it to the hospital and taking care of him. My friend did as well. Our babies were the same age. We were pregnant together. It hurt me so bad. I couldn't watch CoComelon for a long time. Yeah. I mean, every time I looked at my mother, I could, see her pain. Because she lost my little sister. She woke up, my little sister was deceased. Not too long. Okay, the story is horrible. My father was killed while my mama was pregnant. Okay? My father was killed. She had to bury my dad while she was pregnant with my little sister. I was 2 years old. My little sister is born. And then 2 months later, she died in the middle of the night. My mother woke up and she was blue. Wasn't nothing they could do. They knew she was dead. So after that, my mother literally lost her mind and gave me to my auntie because, hell, she was like, God, she was like going through it. She was drinking. She was just, just crazy. Gave me to my auntie and was, like, I just can't do it. I can't deal with her. I can't deal with nothing. I can't deal with my life. It just messed her up. And when I got old enough to really understand what had happened, all I saw in my mother was pain. Like my mother never, ever, ever healed from that. She never healed from that. She would get drunk and call me and relive the situation. So I know what it's like to hurt. I know what it's like firsthand to see somebody grieve them. My mother literally drank herself to death. And a lot of that was grief. Grief, pain, hurt, anger, all of those things. So I don't wish that on nobody. I don't wish the death of a child on anybody. So I'm praying for Peach. I am. Because it seems like Peach is kind of fragile right now. And we are fragile mentally when we're going through postpartum. We're fragile. She got a lot going on. Yeah, like after I got older and started having relationships, and how I felt when me and my husband didn't make it and we had to go through a divorce. He was alive. I couldn't even imagine what it would have been like if somebody had killed him while I was pregnant and then I had the baby. And I got my two kids. And then a couple of months later, that baby died. Just out the clear blue. She wasn't sick. No, nothing. Nothing. She just went to sleep that night and didn't wake up. Healthy baby, born healthy, full term, everything. She just went to sleep that night and didn't wake up. So, yeah, some people are not able to deal with that level of trauma and hurt and pain. You don't want to see that happen to people. And like the whole time my kids were infants, I spent a lot of time with my children in fear when I should have been happy and, you know, bliss. I was in fear that my baby would die of SIDS. I had like asked the doctor, is it hereditary? Is it anything I could do to like make sure I was literally almost on the verge of like panicking and stuff. I think that's why I would be so tired because I wasn't really sleeping. I was just like, waking up in the middle of the night, looking at the baby, making sure the baby slept in the bed with us or, bassinet right next to my side of the bed or in the bed. I was a fucking wreck. I was so stressed out. I was so stressed out. But my husband, he didn't understand that. He didn't understand that. Because he was like, the baby is fine. You tripping. Ain't nothing wrong with the baby. There was nothing wrong with my sister. She was fine. She was a healthy baby. And she died. And my doctor, this doctor that I used to see, he was a medical doctor. His baby died of SIDS. A medical doctor. His little boy died of SIDS. They woke up in the middle of the night. The wife woke up to feed him because he hadn't woke up. And when she got up, he was gone. He was gone. And I thought, oh my God, this man is not, because he was so happy. He was so happy to have a little boy. So happy. I thought he was going to stop practicing medicine. But he didn't. He didn't stop. And him and his wife got pregnant maybe a year or so later. And God blessed them with a little boy and a little girl with twins. And I was like, look how God blessed him. I mean, God blessed my mama again. She went on to have 3 boys. She never had another girl, though. And I think that hurt her too. She never had another girl. She went on to have 3 boys. But because my mother was so depressed, she just couldn't deal with them either. She couldn't do it. And their grandmother ended up raising them. Grief, grief is a hard thing to process. When my mother that raised me, my biological mother, after everything that happened to her, she didn't raise me. My aunt adopted me. The adoption was final when I was 5 years old. But she had been, like, I had been basically living with her since my sister passed away. When she died, I had to do a year of grief therapy. A whole year. I wasn't worth. After I lost my mother, I wasn't worth shit. I was mad at the world. I was so angry. And I don't know why I was so angry, because my mom, she had lived such, a good life. She was in her 90s. She was 93 years old. But I still didn't want her to leave me because we were so close. We were, I was her only child. And you would have swore that she brought me in this world. You would have swore that I came out of her womb. She couldn't have treated me any better. And when she passed away, that grief hit me like a ton of bricks. But the good thing is, when she passed away, she had went through this hospice service. And the hospice service gave the family, anybody in the family who wanted to go, a year's worth of grief therapy. I was the only child, so I took it. I took it, and it really helped. I'm telling you, I've always been an advocate for therapy. Whatever you're going through, there's a therapist that can help you. When I got my divorce, I went through therapy. I didn't been through therapy a few times. When I got my divorce, I went through therapy. There was a time when my special needs child was stressing me out. I was so stressed out by the behavior of my own child because, I really didn't know how to, deal with a special needs child. I went back to therapy. I done been to therapy a few times, three, four, five. That child, I don't know how many times I've been to therapy. And I'm not ashamed to say it. Because each time that I have been to therapy, I have needed it. I needed it. And it has helped. It drastically helped. Yeah, that was I never, my biological mother, I I never said that, I still called her mom, and she still called me her child. She respected my mother that adopted me, and she thanked her immensely because she told her, you did more than what I would have been able to do. My mother had me in high school, her senior year. She graduated from high school in June, and I was born in August. Okay. So she was young, really young. And she thanked my adopted mom. We had an open adoption. So that meant she could still, she could talk to me. She, got pictures. She could come over for dinner. uh, all the stuff. I could visit her, everything. So there was there were times when she would, go on her alcohol binges, and I wouldn't see her for a while, and then she would like pop back up. But the majority of my life, she was there. We lived in the same city. We didn't live too far from each other. So, I would see her. And then when I got old enough to go see her myself, when I started driving, I would go and take her grocery shopping and, help her out and stuff. So we had a relationship. I always considered her, my mother, but my adopted mom was that was my mama. It is taboo in the black community to go to therapy. Even at the time, when I was telling my ex-husband that, I was going to therapy and stuff, he was like, why you doing that? You ain't crazy. Yeah, I know I'm not crazy, but I need somebody to talk to. I need somebody to, help me through what I'm going through. Because your friends normally, your peer group, they have the same mentality that you have. So they're not going to help you. They can't help you. You need somebody that speaks outside of Your peer group. Your peers is, your peers is like, yeah, girl, come on, let's go over there and slash his tires. Oh, he did what? Let's go over there and throw a brick through his window. Your therapist is not going to tell you to do that. I remember when me and my ex-husband separated. We hadn't even got a divorce yet. I can't even remember if I had filed for a divorce. We were separated. And I had just got off the bus. I didn't have a car. I had just got off the bus from work. I was on my way to pick up the kids from childcare. And who do I see hugged up with a woman? And I wasn't in a relationship. I wasn't with nobody. We had just separated. You with somebody already? Yes, I was at therapy. I needed somebody to help me process that. Now, my peers would have been like, girl, get a bat and bust him upside his head. That's what your peers tell you to do. I needed I needed the therapist to, kind of help me process what I was going through, because I was going through a lot. And Peach need a therapist. Peach needs somebody to talk to other than social media. Ooh, I like that. She got one of them cowrie shell ear cuff things. I'm looking at this. I'm so distracted. I'll be doing like 50, 11 dozen things at one time. Yeah. I had crazy friends like that too. Come on, girl. Let's just go over there and bust him upside his head and her. Messing around with my friends, I'd end up in jail. And then who gonna take care of my kids? I need a therapist. I need somebody that's gonna tell me how to process these feelings and emotions. Not have me end up in Santa Rita. Mm-mm. So I'm praying for Miss Peach and her baby. It's a pretty baby. It's a little boy. He a cute little baby. Most babies are cute. Well, I would never call a baby ugly. But I'm praying for her. I'm about to get up off here. Y'all done made my throat dry. My throat dry. Okay? I'm gonna get up off here. I know, I'm surprised. I hope my husband don't look on our Amazon thing. Because I was a little bored earlier and I just got on Amazon and was ordering shit. I was like, let me get off of here. I'm just ordering crystals and all kind of stuff off of Amazon. I just made this necklace. Y'all think this cute? It's a fairy crystal. Which way? This way. These are like hand dyed. I forgot what they dip these in. They're like quartz crystals, but they dip them in something to dye them different colors. I like the ones that have pink in them. I think I sold all of those, but they're cute though. I made this and I made some bracelet for my auntie. She in the hospital. Um, Not in the hospital, in a nursing home. I'm gonna make her like a couple more. This one says healing. This one says Grace. So I'm gonna make her like a Oshun one and probably an Obatala one. And I'm gonna send her a little care package. So that's what I was doing today. I pulled out my jewelry box and was making jewelry while I was like, watching videos and stuff. So I'm about to take this ponytail off, put my pajamas on, get up in my bed, watch some YouTube videos. I'm probably gonna call my husband and see where he at. See, he probably working, child. He ain't got time to be talking to me. Now I'm gonna wait because he should be back in the office probably about 10 o'clock. So I'll call him and see what he doing. Yeah, I'm gonna send her a little package. I'm not sure how long she gonna be in the nursing home. She had a stroke. So I'm gonna send that to her hopefully this week. I'll probably make the rest of the I think I have Oshun one already made. This is what the Oshun ones look like, but this one mine. Some of them don't have nothing. This one says love. Some of them don't have nothing. They just plain Oshun colors. I be bracelet down. I wear a lot of different I'm a jewelry person though. I love jewelry. I love bracelets and rings and stuff. I've always been like that. That's an Oshun thing too. Oshun, she loves pretty things. She loves jewelry, shiny, pretty things. That's definitely we Oshun, children of Oshun, love to look good. We like to be pretty. We like pretty things. So, you still swollen? Well, when that swelling go, girl, I be swelling too. That's why I got this old. I can't wear my real wedding ring. I gotta wear this silicone ring because my fingers be swelling up. And I refuse to get my wedding ring resized. I don't want it to be any bigger. But plus, this is our 10-year anniversary. And so my husband said that I get a new ring this year. So I'm like, all right, then. I might just get that one a little bit bigger so that I can wear it. I'm juiced. But he gonna give me what I want. It's not like he gonna go out and just pick out a ring. He gonna give me what I want. So you do any day now? Okay, girl. It's upgrade time, girl. 10 years. 10 years. We're not going to renew. We had said when we got married that for our 10-year we will renew our vows, but I don't think we're going to do that. We haven't. If we do, we're going to go back to the courthouse and renew our vows there. I don't know if we can get everybody to come down to the courthouse this year. Like, if we do it this year, I want the grandkids and everybody to be there. If we can wrangle a way to get everybody down there, then we will renew our vows. But I'm getting that upgraded ring, regardless. It's been 10 good years. It really has. I can't think of one year that I would have traded him for anything. And I really don't. If I get a ring, good. I don't have to. Now I want it, but I don't have to. I wear my little silicone. I ain't tripping. Would Empress y'all let us know when the baby get here, girl? We want to know. We done added a baby to the house of Black Hearts. We want to know when the baby get here. Okay? At least shoot me an email or something. Come to the community wall and let us know that the baby is here. A baby has been added to this world. That's always a blessing. Okay? So I wish you nothing but the best. I hope the baby comes here and is, no problems. Just smooth sailing. Come into this world hollering and kicking, baby. Healthy, hollering and kicking. Love is beautiful. It really is. When you find your person, somebody that is willing to deal with your quirks and craziness, and you willing to deal with their quirks and craziness, it's a good thing. Because I'm not perfect. I'm crazy. I'm loud. My husband is quiet. You know, in a sense, we are really opposites. There are a lot of things that we have in common. But there are a lot of things that we are totally opposite. But a lot of the core values we have the same. We were basically raised the same way. I met him in the church. Me and my husband have known each other since we were 17 years old. We met at church. And he went in the military and married somebody else. I married somebody else. And some 28 years later, we got back together. And now we're married. And now we've been married 10 years. That's my person. He is definitely my person. So when you find somebody and you can deal with their craziness and they can deal with your craziness, latch on to them. Hold on to them. Cause that's definitely your person. Yeah, make sure you let me know, sweetie, when the baby get here. Cause I love me some babies. Do you know what it is? Do you know if it's a boy or a girl? Girl, if I was crocheting, I'd make you a blanket, but I ain't crocheting right now. I done had too many issues with my fingers. It's a boy. I done had too many issues with my fingers to crochet. I ain't crocheting right now. Cause usually I will make people a blanket. I didn't make random people that I don't even know. I didn't make them blankets. But right now I'm not crocheting. If when I do start crocheting, I'll I'll put you on the list. Okay? But not right now. I'm just getting over this trigger finger and it's still kind of triggering, and the doctor was like, don't crochet until it's not triggering at all. And we haven't got to that point yet. So I haven't been able to crochet at all. And I miss crocheting. I really do. So when things get better, I'll keep you in mind. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Um, the live will probably be earlier tomorrow. I just came on live later because I was seeing all of this, all of this stuff with Peaches. but it'll probably be earlier tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you so much. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys so much. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.